Sometimes I get this feeling like everything is just a bunch of meaningless bullshit. Like, what's the point of it all? Why are we even here? It's like we're all just rats in a maze, running around in circles, chasing after some stupid piece of cheese that we can never really reach. But you know what? That's just the easy way out. It's easy to say that life is meaningless, that nothing really matters. It's harder to actually do something about it, to take risks, to live life, to feel alive. I mean, look around you. Look at all the people walking around like they're just going through the motions. They're not really living, they're just existing. They're stuck in this boring, mundane routine day in and day out. They're not taking any risks, they're not chasing any dreams, they're not feeling alive. But you know what? We don't have to be like them. We can be different. We can take risks. We can chase our dreams. We can feel alive. We can be the ones who actually make a difference, who actually change the world. That's what this movement is all about. It's about taking a stand, about saying no to the bullshit, about living life on our own terms. It's about being men, in the truest sense of the word. It's about being rebels, about breaking free from the tyranny of the mundane. So come on, my brothers and sisters, let's be the ones who take the risks, who chase the dreams, who feel alive. Let's be the ones who make a difference. Let's be the ones who truly live. Listen up, folks. We're living in a world that's just full of chaos and confusion. It's like the very foundation of our morality is being eroded by this modern crap. What is man, anyway? Are we just some animals, driven by our base instincts? Or are we something more, something greater, something divine? We need to look back to the wisdom of the ancients, to the teachings of Camus, Evola, and Aurelius, if we want to figure out what the hell is going on. Camus said that life is just one big joke, that it's all meaningless. But you know what? That's not such a bad thing. It means we get to make our own meaning, to create our own destiny, to rise above the rest of the sheep. Evola talked about hierarchy and how we need a strong and virtuous elite to lead the way. That's how we can escape the decadence and degeneracy of the modern world. That's how we can preserve the values of our ancestors and pass them on to future generations. What is man, if not a link in this chain of tradition, a vessel for the wisdom and glory of the past? And then there's Aurelius. That dude knew what was up. He talked about discipline, about self-mastery, about how we need to be like an oak tree, rooted firmly in the ground, unyielding in the face of life's storms. That's how we can rise above the temptations of the flesh, the distractions of this stupid world. That's how we can fulfill our duty, to stand firm and resolute no matter what. My friends, we need to come together, to form a movement, a community, a brotherhood of the enlightened. We need to stand together against the darkness that's always creeping in. We need to preach the unpopular ideas, the forbidden truths, the heresies that are necessary for our salvation. What is man, if not a rebel against the tyranny of the mundane? What are we here for, if not to fight for our own liberation and the liberation of all humanity? Let's embrace our absurdity, preserve our traditions, cultivate our stoic virtues. Let's be the vanguard of a new era, the heralds of a new dawn. Let's be the light in the darkness, the hope in the despair. Let's be men in the truest sense of the word.